Hi everyone, Kelt here, bringing you my thoughts on the British royal family, and today I'll be talking about the ongoing Harry and Meghan show and also Fergie, Sarah Ferguson, in this ongoing movie, which is a distraction from the real news, as we know. Even the upcoming Epstein flight list is not the big news that we are waiting for, so it will be interesting, I'm sure. Many were surprised that Sarah Ferguson, Prince Andrew's ex, who is still living with him, was at the church service at Sandringham for the first time in decades. It was also noticeable that the three royal children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, were walking with Mia Tindall, or rather she was walking with them. That was really sweet to see, and they're really taking quite an active part now in the Christmas walk, shaking hands with people and receiving flowers. One interesting piece of information which has been revealed is that Fergie was honoured by the late Queen, who just before her death sanctioned a St George's Chapel Windsor funeral for Fergie, followed by interment at the Royal Family Burial Ground at Frogmore. This is an honour for Fergie because she's the mother of blood royal princesses, Eugenie and Beatrice. So it looks like Sarah is back in the fold and was acting as if nothing has happened in the last 30-odd years. It's quite shocking, if you think about it, that Princess Diana did not have this. She was the mother of the future king, but she was not given that assurance about a royal funeral before she died. And in fact, she didn't even have adequate protection, nor any hope of an honourable funeral. It was the outpouring of love from the people that secured Diana's royal funeral. However, it is nice that the Queen considered the fact that Fergie basically had nowhere else to go, and as she was very fond of her, she wanted to honour her and have her with the family, so to speak. Fergie made a big mistake of showing herself up at the Christmas walk and acting as though she's still a royal in the way that she was talking to people. It was quite cringeworthy to watch, but at least it wasn't as bad as it would have been if Meghan was there grabbing the spotlight, although there was quite a bit of grabbing flowers and gifts as if everything was for her, and at one point it did look as though her coat was splitting apart. Many were not surprised, but quite disappointed that Fergie was there, and especially the way she was acting, asking what has she ever contributed to the royal family apart from producing two daughters. She has made money from royal connections, borrowed from Jeffrey Epstein, and sold out her ex-husband, who is still supporting her, and she's still living with him and supporting him. I think the thing that kept her close to the Queen was the fact that the Queen asked her what she wanted regarding money, and all Sarah said was that she wanted the Queen's friendship. As we know, Prince Philip loathed her, not so much because of her indiscretion with her financial advisor, which was splashed all over the papers, but rather because her two very young children were there at the same time. That was what really got to Prince Philip. People are asking, why was Fergie even there at the Christmas walk? And I think it was to support Andrew before the JE flight list being made public. Or is it that they're supporting each other because I believe her name is also on it, on the list? We will see. Perhaps her manic hyper behaviour is stress because she knows what's coming. Also, people in the military do not respect Andrew, especially after hearing that he refused to eat in the mess with his fellow officers. As for the rest of it, well, it should be public by next month. They must both be pretty stressed, I would think. And back to Meghan. There is some really interesting information that I have had sent to me saying that Meghan throws full-on toddler-type tantrums, and this person says that there is literally wordless screaming, crying and yelling, and that she throws herself on the floor and blames everybody except herself. Apparently she stamps her feet and bangs on furniture with her arms, which really shocked the Netflix crew who followed them for the docuseries. They witnessed this, and apparently she doesn't just do this, she also allegedly is violent towards Harry and has hit, pushed and even bitten him. There's an older video I did where Harry and Meghan were in the Pacific, I think, touring, and Harry appeared in the back of the car with bite marks on his hands, and there was talk then as to whether he did it himself, though I thought Meghan did it. I think we have the answer to that now, if this new information is accurate. The latest regarding the cheesy parts that Meghan played as an extra in a coffee ad. Apparently now HANAH Mendoza is not happy at all with Meghan because there has been a dramatic 30% decrease of sales of CLEVR coffee. So yet another business and another person has been markled. It's being said that Meghan Markle is brand poison. Certainly looks that way. But this is the part that she's playing. The Christmas tree, which Hello magazine is showing of, and I quote, Harry and Meghan's huge yet minimalistic Christmas tree at the Montecito mansion, is actually last year's tree. Nothing has changed. So desperate for news are they that they are resorting to last year's news. Regarding Meghan's sister Samantha's legal action against her, Samantha's lawyer, Peter Ticktin, has stated that he will demand that both Harry and Meghan must submit to a deposition, which means that they will both be interviewed under oath. So this means that they could be questioned about which members of the royal family made remarks about their alleged unborn son. Under oath sounds promising, but let's not forget that Meghan always has problems with her memory when it comes to anything under oath. She claims to be so forgetful. Well, I'm looking forward to what comes after the flight list reveal. It's much bigger, so hold on to your hats. In the meantime, it's still technically Christmas, so here's a slideshow of some lighter moments with the royals. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Let me have your comments as well. Bye.